Yay, we're live. How are you guys doing out there this morning? It is Sonia and Matt and Stanley. Actually, I think he's coming back this way. This way. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Everything's reversed for me. Oh, look, we see a tail.
He's pouting.
A tiger in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Is he right behind the chair?
He is.
Do not roll back.
He wants out.
Get him first.
He's being.
Yeah, he's right behind me. He's like, you'll let me out. He won't let me out. It's pretty wet out there this morning. We had big storms yesterday. Feels a little cooler today, which is really nice. Why don't you go sit up in your usual spot?
He's over here now.
No, he's walking back and forth, you know. Well, that way gets him closer to the door. So we got the door propped open here. And so, you know, Stan the man he's a smart kitty. How is everybody out there doing this morning? Say hello as you pop on. Tell me where you're watching from. So yeah, I would say the weather report from Lake Erie. Let's do a weather report from around the country and beyond. But what is the temperature here today? I feel like it's like my phone said it's lower than usual.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 60s.
Nancy, 60s? Oh, that gets me really excited.
70
all right.
Here is what it says.
70? That's not bad, right? Yeah, I remember when I used to think 70 was hot. It's all relative. All right. So thank you for those of you who placed orders last night on Etsy. By the way, did you see that I advertised something new and exciting? Is that we've been building our Etsy shop, of course, just so you know, when you go there, it really is us. This is Sushi and Ferret's Bead Emporium. Of course, we work with Sushi and Ferret, Matt and I. And yeah, so these two run the arm of our business, the beading section of our business. So when you go there, if you go to sfb.com, it'll take you there because it's a long name to write out Sushi and Ferret's Bead Emporium. But you'll see these two guys welcoming you. So we've been building our Etsy, having fun with getting out to different like crystal shows, bead shows across the country. Right now we have over 500 beads. We have some new pendants that just came in. I put them out on the floor yesterday, and literally the first person that came to the bead section, he came in and he was like drawn to them and picked up a whole bunch. So I'm like, you get first fix, bud. That's awesome. I'm so glad you found them and that you love them, right? Edie says, Dartmouth, Massachusetts, rainy, hot, and steamy. Albuquerque, New Mexico, L-U-Z, Luz? How would you say that name? Lise? Matt?
Well,
Kathy is from Southern Illinois, L-U-Z. Like Louise? Luz? Luz? Hopefully I said your name right. Tell me if I did, friend. So yeah, that's really cool to see you guys checking in. Yesterday, the weather was pretty bad. I did my live and I ended up having to, well, I didn't end up having to, but yeah, the system went down. I did see that there was a tornado that hit or developed about 48, I think I said 48 minutes or 48 miles from here. So yeah, we were lucky. We didn't have any, you know, crazy weather, but there were some parts where like, yeah, destruction. All right, so I'm going to show you the new enamel pendants. Yesterday, of course, we made this one. Because my live crashed, I went ahead and filmed the ending. Lose, very nice. Filmed the ending of this bracelet, made it, and so hopefully you saw that. This is my owl, my protection. Good luck. We love it. The vote, I was asking people, do you think the you know, this particular one, does that look like doll eyes to you? Cute or creepy? But we had all kinds of colors of the evil eye beads, and so I'm trying to think what colors went first yesterday online. I think a teal was definitely one of them. Teal and maybe the standard white, blue, light blue. So pretty. All right, let me get him back on. All right, so let's see what's new today. These are already on my Etsy. I started to say earlier that excited to build the Etsy up enough where we could offer free shipping. So it is set to the standard, spend $35 with us, US based, and we will ship your mail for free. Pretty cool, right? So excited to get to that point. It means light in Spanish. That's beautiful. Luz. Thank you. Thank you. I'll have to commit that one to memory. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's see, where shall we start? The first one that came out was the bat. So these are some enamel pendants. Oh, should I show you the one that I made? I made this morning. I was so excited to play in them. And I did a different style necklace for myself because, you know, I love my jewelry. And so this is the one that I did. I'm going to show you how to make this real fast. Like I made this before work today, just looking at the bead stash and being like, what would be kind of cool together? So this is the one that I put on mine. It is the, can you see it? Sorry, everything's backwards. It is the sun. Speaking of light loose, that is the beautiful sun, very celestial, magical feeling. So I did that one for myself. And I made this morning a leather one. Real easy. I'm going to show you how you can do it too. Put a little end onto it right here. This is behind my neck, so nobody's really going to see it anyhow. But it's so easy, and it doesn't require a lot. So we're going to make one of these together. And I don't know, I might make a kitty cat one. Yes, there is a magical kitty cat one. Okay. Okay, let's back up the train. Let's do them real quick. So the first one is the magical kitty. Again, these are on my Etsy if you want to make one too. Isn't she sweet? Tell me if you love. Look at the nose. It is a heart. We love that. Let's see. And then of course, this is the one I did. So I have some that are gold tone. And then I have some that are silver. I did mine in a gold tone. I don't mind mixing my metals. Does anybody else tell me how you feel about that? Or are you a, like, I know I am a one metal kind of girl. I'm more eclectic, so I'll wear it all. The pair of kitty cats and the moons. Stanley! Stanley, we're talking about your cousins. I was saying to him, why don't you come sit where you normally sit? He usually sits over here, and there's a little table off to the side, and it's just enough where he's far away, but at the same time. Oh, are you coming this way? Is my bead stuff in your way? I would never want to be in the way of the kitty cat. Here you go. Let me move my box. And then we have, this is the last of the gold tone. Kathy says I wear it all. I know, right? This is the bat. Do you see the bat in the book? Pretty cool. This one here, I really, really like. I almost made this one. I was like, do I want to do the sun or do I want to do this one? Tell me if you get it. All right. It's a cup of coffee. It's a little spooky ghost coming out the top, and it says black. Get it, coffee? Black like my soul. I love it. I always say that. My heart is black, black like my soul. Tell me if you do too. And then this one here has a bat coming out of the coffee mug. I like that one. And then these are the other silver ones. So we got kind of like half and half because not, you know, it just depends on what. So again, this is the cat in silver style. And then the full face cat. Stanley, do you approve? Do you approve? This is a skull style one, if you can see that. All right, so I'm loving that right there. So how about we make something together? Which one do you think, which one do you want to see me put in a pendant? So, or put on a necklace right here. Tell me. That's what I did for myself right here. I'm going to show you how I recreate it. I for work this morning and had a blast. So I'm using genuine leather that I picked up. This just says round leather cord. The size is 1.5 millimeters, and I got 20 meters of it. Here's something I'm learning as I go along, and that is that all the different beads, the beads have different sizes on them. So this is 1.5, which is a lot thicker. Like a lot of the stretchy cord that I use is up to 1 millimeter. So this is 1.5. And so you're going to have to look for beads that offer the interior cut that can fit on something like this. Your pendant, that's easy, right? So all I did, I love the smell of leather, right? So what I do is I string it around my neck, and then I'm going to do a long one. Yeah, do a long one. So I like put it way down here, kind of like to my belly button, somewhere around, you know, who's measuring? I'm not measuring. Oh, mailman? Perfect. Let them know I'll have 2 boxes going out today. All right, so there we go. By the way, this big, can you see it? Other side. Other side. Right here, there's a big, big crystal that somebody came in the shop and they purchased. And so they came up from Florida and they fell in love with this beautiful crystal. And they asked if we would ship, and we said sure. So they just left yesterday to go back to Tampa. So today I'm going to go ahead and get it boxed up, so that way they have a chance to get down there. I would never want to send a giant massive crystal to somebody's house and then it go missing or something. But today I am going to package up said giant crystal and also get out some bead strands. Okay, so I just found the middle of it, just like this here. And this, the two pieces are going to be behind my neck. So what I'm going to do is come down to the bottom, and I'm going to want to make a space for my pendant to hang off of. Okay, so you just need to like basically make a little loop, and then I'm going to tie a knot because I am a naughty girl. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm sorry if you can't put up with my dry jokes. Okay, so there we go. Little tiny knot, right? I just made a knot and I pushed it down. And that's all I need. And I'll hang that off there in a minute. Take a smell of the beautiful leather. Oh, wow. Certain things, like, I don't know. You open up an old book. Actually, you open up a brand new book. Do you remember when you used to be in school and they would take the photocopy pages out? That was the best. So maybe I'll just do a quick replica of what I did, something general like that. So first off, I have these. These are vintage glass opaque faceted.
Stanley, you're over there pouting. He's pouting.
Did the mailman look for him? Stanley is. Oh, it's a different person. Oh, is he coming back, or do we need to make a trip? Okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So we're just these are bicones, and this is a bead that literally looks like a pyramid. If you took two pyramids and you stuck them together, and this one's faceted, do you see how it picks up the light right there? Very beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on. And then what did I do? I picked up another one. So then I have another dish full of these really pretty, like I said, I went to a bead show and I got my hands on a lot of vintage beads, even including pearls that have just been locked away for decades. So these are glass, and these are as well. I got some light purple and gray ones in here. Do you see that? Pretty. I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do little bead right here. Did I put this on the right one? Yes, I did. So what is everybody up to today? You'll have to let me know. Okay, so we do 1, 2, all right. And then all we do is we take our finger, I kid you not, and we make a knot right here. Just like that, somewhere close. Give it freedom to breathe. But I would say, like, I don't know, what is that, 1.5 inches? And I have these two big, beautiful beads that kind of shift and move. We have some flowiness to it, so I do love that. And then I ended up doing, looking at mine to make it easier, because I really like how it came out. So then we need another one. But yeah, have you guys been getting bad storms? The weather's been so crazy. And then right here, look at this. This is like the mother lode. These are big, big vintage faceted beads. All right. And then we're going to do another knot. What's Stanley up to?
Mm-hmm.
Is he following you?
Over there laying there.
Is he following you?
Stanley?
Right. So now we got two sections.
Stanley hasn't moved. He's over there.
Kind of fun, right?
Oh.
Oh, he kind of went behind. I see him. And then I've got these really cool carved jade beads. Everything's behind me. These are carved jades. How pretty are they? Looks like a turtle shell. Jade, of course, is known as the lucky stone. You see a lot of things carved. And do you see that turtle shell? Oh, love it. So now I'm going to go.
Turtle shell.
Tiki? Oh, Tiki's there. I didn't even see you bring Tiki in.
Say
Tiki, Tiki. Tiki Tiki. Tiki's our little Yorkie Chihuahua. I'm going to do the same thing. So after I put this over right here, I'm going to go ahead and make another knot. Just kind of space them out. Basically, whatever you end up spacing on one side, I would definitely space out the same on the other. Totally space out, all right? All right, so here's another bunch of jade right here, a bit of a different color right here. And let me see. I'm gonna do this. Boom. All right, so now we have another one that we put right on over there. So we're gonna do about the same space. Right here. All right, that's beautiful. So when I made mine, all I did, and maybe I'll put this guy once I get him finished. I'm probably going to do a couple to put in my shop today, and maybe I'll put them online on Etsy as well. So watch for that. So when I did mine, do you see how I have like, this is how the colors came out. I thought they played so nice. They lend themselves to a pretty natural color, like color blend, earthy blend. And I think all the textures and the sizes, sometimes it's scary to play with like beads of all different sizes and shapes, but when you bring them together, I really feel like it gives you I don't know, just a one of a kind, really, I don't know, it gives you the feels, you know, all the pretty feels. So we have that one. Now we're going to do the other side just like that. So let's go ahead and do our black bicone bead. Let's make sure you find one that, this is 1.5 leather. I bet you if you did a leather, genuine leather, that was, you know, 0.7 or even 1 millimeter, it would open up more beads to you in terms of the sizes that would fit, because it's more of a universal sizing. So we just announced that we're going to be doing our a glow party in October. How fun is that? Every year we put off a fun dance, a ball of sorts, different themes here at our shop. And so we decided that we're going to do a glow party. And it's where like everybody, you know, has costumes. It's a costume party. Why are all my, I need you to be bigger. I want you to accept my cord. Okay, we got you. So we're going to do that. So if you're in the area and you're looking for something to do in October, think about coming and spending some time with us, having a little dance. It's going to be a good time. It's actually the night right before our anniversary. So at midnight, the dance ends, and then we're going to be like, okay, everybody go home now because it's our anniversary. So you know what? You need to leave. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the day to celebrate. We'll just dance all evening. I'm pretty sure we will. But yeah, so it's October the 26th, and it goes from 8 till midnight if anybody's in the area. All right. Or if you want to do something, there's lots of hotels around here. Martha, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. All right. So we're doing a very, like when you need an impromptu necklace, you know, you just do a little bit of a leather cord. I love that so much. Here's where we are already. And next up, we put some jade onto it. Where the jade went. Martha, is it scorching hot out where you are? You'll have to let me know. We went out picking more beach glass last night. We had a blast and got a ton. I was thinking, you know, I've been doing a lot of beach glass, and I've been pairing it with a lot of like other big pendants and things like that. And then I was thinking, you know, I really should just do my wrapped sea glass, but do it just like something really simple, you know, to hang around your neck. Like nothing else, just a little tiny piece of just some sweet little sea glass. hand wrapped, and then a very simple chain. I think that would look really, really nice. All right, so we're just gonna end that off right there. Okay. So now we have our, basically the front of our necklace. Now, if you put this on the right here on the front, of course, the beads are going to pull it forward. So therefore you're going to have, you will have, there we go, right here. You will have the weight and the gravity. Now, when you get to the end, we'll put our little pendant on in a second. Here's the ones I'm thinking about. I could do, I mean, they're all nice, but with these new pendants, I could do silver kitty cats under the moon, mystic. I could do big kitty cat face, magical, 113. Oh my goodness. Or I could do silver. Maybe that's the easiest way. Do I want to do silver pair kitty cats or silver full face kitty cats? When I made mine, I did the sun. So I thought we'd put something different on this one. There we go. You'll have to let me know what you think. Now, we made this really, really long. So when this goes around your neck, it's going to hang down pretty far, right? Here's where you adjust it. The knots kind of bring it up a little closer. But then what you do is we're going to even it out here. And then what we're going to do is come to the end. And we're going to tie a knot. But you're going to want to give yourself some space. You can either do it two ways. You can tie a knot, so you're not, it's literally an over the head necklace. I'll put mine on in a second. But if you leave your tails long enough, okay, these two things that stick off right here, when you tie your knot, watch what happens. It's kind of fun. All right, so we'll put this up here a little bit. Just give yourself two tails, enough that you can do this with them. So now our knot, we're not going to cut it off. We're going to open one up, and we're going to go ahead and put a bead in through here. Okay. And then we're going to tie another knot, and just like that. So if you've purchased bracelets, we can cut the ends a little further if we want. But if you have purchased bracelets and you're like, they have these little beads out the end, it's a really pretty way to decorate the end of your whatever it is you're working on, you know, whatever you got going on here, without having just two tails sticking out, you know? So 1, 2, you tie a knot. So this is the knotty bracelet. All right, now I can cut the ends off right here so they'd be a little bit closer. But now they're ready for, this is our full necklace, all right? This is our full necklace. So here's mine that I just did. We could be twinning the same colors. And I put that little gold guy down here. Thought that looks so good. And here's my end up here at the top. But it's really ready. So if you just want a necklace to put on, whether it's your layers or whether it's just, you know, like I'm in my jean shorts today. If you just do a jean shorts and top, and then my pendant hangs right here. So there we go. You can do any color beads you want, but it's just one of those grab and go necklaces and throw it over the top. All right, so let's figure out what we're going to put on the bottom. I might go with gold kitty cats. And the reason why is when I put up this is kind of how I pick. If I put my beads up right here, and you can see I've got my like a purple, and I've got my black, and I've got my jade. They're all very warm kind of colors, right? You see that? So if I put a warm metal with it, then it's going to pick up on that, and it's going to just feel right. If I had silver beads or something like that, but the cord is not black, it's also brown. So it's a more comfortable, very warm leather. So I'm going to go with a gold tone, but I can't decide. Do I want full on cat face, or do I want double kitty cats? Let me go ahead and find myself a little tiny jump ring. All right. These are the jump rings that are this gold color, because you don't want to put a gold jump ring on a silver pendant, you know, it's just gonna look weird, right? Martha says, is my son still making the stamp bracelets? Martha, my son is now in the Air Force and he is in Japan. So he, outside of work, he loves his music. He's a very creative boy, young man. And the other thing that he loves is his, you know, his mom taught him well. He loves to thrift. So he's always finding reloved things and, you know, sending us pictures of what he finds. But he goes into the thrift stores over there, you know. So I'm like, make a mom proud. I love it. I love it. So that's what he's up to these days. Yep. All right. So I went with the full face kitty, a full face kitty right here. Sweet. Love it. Very mystical, magical. Just like you. So pretty. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, right? Kathy says he turns after your mom and dad for music. I know, right? Yeah, growing up, I learned to play the guitar and I take it out like during times of my life. I just pick it up, but it's always fun when I go back home because there's always a guitar laying around. Like you don't have to wonder if it's tuned up or not. You can just grab it and go, right? You know, mom on the drum and dad on the guitar, always ready to go. So when I get home, I can't wait to get back to the museum and, you know, enjoy some good foods and some good music, good traditional music. So there you go. We made that together. Me and you, we did that today, right? And so the ends right here, when you're ready, you can clip those off real easy, or you can keep them long, totally up to you. But it's made in a way that it just will go directly over your head, just like that. All right. So yay, we did that. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to make a few more of these few more necklaces, maybe with some leather. I'm telling you, I do love this one, black like my soul, with the little ghost. And the cup of black coffee. So I'm probably going to make one of each design and then make a whole collection for my storefront. That is what I'm going to get into today. Stanley. Stanley's just going to hang out over here with me. You're going to be my supervisor. We're going to drink the iced coffee and we're going to do the stuff. We're going to do the things. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you're inspired to make your own necklace. Very easy, beads, leather, and all you need to know is how to tie a knot and get yourself some really fun pendants. So these are now on my Etsy, and I actually have some more new stuff going up today as well. So if you're checking that out, you might see them before I get to talk about them. All right, beautiful people, make it awesome. Stay cool out there. Bye.